Good morning, my name is David Morton and I have the great pleasure of being the headmaster here at King's. I've been headmaster for nearly 4 years. I also still teach geography and both of my children are at the school. So the perspective I give you this morning is that of headmaster, but also that of a parent and a teacher as well. I think that what most parents want for their child is relatively simple. The parents want their child to meet their full potential, to be able to be themselves, and also to be happy. Fundamentally, this is what we aim to achieve at King's, a child-centred, supportive environment where each pupil is challenged to identify their own personal spark of talent and to develop that talent to its full potential. I'd like this morning to describe 10 features which I think make King's unique in Gloucestershire. Firstly, King's is co-educational. So we teach boys and girls at school every day. We have the same number of boys and girls at the school, and we recently celebrated our 50th anniversary of co-education, so it's a well-established tradition at King's. As well as being co-educational, we are a day school. We have pupils aged 3 to 18, and we are a member of HMC, the 300 leading independent schools in the UK and around the world. In this respect, a co-educational HMC 3 to 18 school, we are unique in Gloucestershire. We believe that boys and girls work best together and that a mixed school is the best preparation for life after school. Being a day school means that the school ends at 4:10 each day, and so you have time together as a family at the weekends and in the evenings. We're a Gloucestershire school for local families, and we have been since 1541 when King Henry VIII founded the school. We are an independent school, as opposed to a state-maintained school. This means that we can teach the subjects we want, in the class sizes that we choose, and in the ways that we think suit the pupils best. This is not a one-size-fits-all school. We can adapt whenever we want to, regardless of the government's latest ideas or a pandemic. When our Year 9s choose their GCSE options, for example, we build our timetable around their choices, rather than forcing them to choose from a limited selection of options. We're neither better nor worse than the local state schools. We are simply different. Fourthly, another element of our unique DNA is our small class sizes. We usually take between 16 to 18 pupils in a form at 11+, giving us a year group of between 60 and 70 pupils. A class at GCSE will typically have 14 to 18 pupils, and at A-level it's usually fewer than 10. There's no chance of being lost, forgotten, or overlooked. Bright pupils will be able to be stretched, those who need more support can receive it, and those who sit in the middle, who can sometimes get overlooked, cannot be overlooked at King's. There are other benefits of the small class sizes. They, for example, allow us to deliver the superb pastoral care for which the school has been famous for decades. We also have the benefits of a large school, such as a huge range of subjects on offer. So at GCSE, pupils can take 3 separate sciences, or if they prefer to, they can take a combined science course equaling 2 GCSEs. We offer a wide range of classical civilization subjects, including Latin and Greek and classical civilization itself. We don't just study fine art and DT, our pupils also have the opportunity to experience ceramics, textiles, photography and photo editing in our suite. My fifth point I would like to mention is Gloucester Cathedral, very well known of course in the local area and very much a part of our school. We are an historic cathedral school with all the benefits that brings. It's an inspirational place to meet 4 times a week for assembly, when we join together and we share in our pupils' achievements. We also share in the cathedral values and ideas which are broadly Christian, but we welcome children of all faiths and of none. We are a diverse and inclusive community. These links with the cathedral mean that the pupils who join King's become part of an amazing tradition of values, music and scholarship which date back now 480 years. The cathedral allows us to do all of this every day. It is the heart of our school, both literally and figuratively. My sixth point is a contrasting one. Whilst we are traditional and a historic cathedral school, we are also a modern, forward-thinking school which is determined to prepare the pupils with the skills and the qualities that they need for the rapidly changing world which lies ahead. So, for example, we teach computer science in the junior school as well as the senior school, helping to develop the coding and programming skills that are so much in demand at the moment. We have a STEAM committee, science, technology, engineering, art and maths, of alumni of the school, parents and staff who work to bring amazing opportunities at cutting-edge organisations. And in the sixth form, we have our Future Skills programme. This is our own bespoke, innovative skills package, which means that all of our sixth form students follow in addition to their 3 A-levels. They learn about digital safety, cookery, volunteering, car maintenance, financial management, and so much more. All of this means that while we cannot yet predict the future, King's pupils will have the skills that they need to thrive in that world. Our 7th point is that we are, of course, an academic school. That is the reason that the children come to us every day. I'm not a headmaster who likes to quote figures, and league tables can be very misleading. However, just to give an indication, in the last couple of years, our results have been fantastic. Last year, at both GCSE and A-level, we achieved 50% A star to A, or grades 9 to 7. This is twice the national average. At A-level last year, 21% of our grades were at A star, again, twice the national average. But we celebrate the achievements of our pupils right across the academic spectrum. And on average, our value-added score for a typical pupil at King's is around 0.5 in every single subject at both GCSE and A-level. So we know that we are significantly adding to the innate ability of the pupils who join us. As well as amazing A-level results, 2020 also saw 98% of our leavers go on to a university of their choice, 60% going to Russell Group, and we have pupils who also go on to apprenticeships. They join the world of work, or they go to specialist colleges of fine art and music. My 8th point is that we offer more than just a superb academic education. We also offer an education of character, building resilience, working with others, being creative, having a growth mindset, being ambitious, and also, crucially at King's, being kind. One of the ways that we develop character is through the co-curricular life of the school, the music, the drama, the sport, outdoor education, dance. There are so many opportunities for the children. Just in the last couple of years, we've added a new music school, an all-weather pitch, and a black box theatre to our already impressive campus and facilities. And these facilities, along with our inspiring staff, mean that we will find that spark of talent that every pupil has within them. My last couple of points look towards the future. This term we launched our stunning new sixth form centre, surely the finest sixth form centre for any students in this region. It is inspiring, it encourages us to think differently, and it will help our pupils to be ready for whatever the 21st century throws at them next. Speaking of which, and thinking about both the current times and the future, I'm really proud of our continued high level of education through the coronavirus pandemic. Since schools were first closed last April, all of our lessons have been taught online when the schools have been closed, and I've received glowing praise from many, many grateful parents at King's. Last term, virtually every pupil attended all of their lessons in school as usual, thanks to the very detailed system of controls which we put in place. We even continue to offer Saturday sport in the mornings in order to allow each year group bubble to stay healthy, to keep those friendships going and to be happy. I can't wait to see the pupils when they're back in school after the 8th of March. And finally, in readiness for the future, we're widening access to King's. We're increasing the financial support that we make available through scholarships, which are ability-based, and through bursaries, which are means-tested. So if you like what you see at King's, please do get in touch if you think that financially it may be a step too far. You might be surprised by a typical person at King's. And finally, most importantly, on my 10 points about King's, there is the very special relationship which exists between the pupils and the staff here. It's based on mutual respect, endeavour and kindness by both the pupils and the staff towards each other. Everyone works hard at King's to maintain that warm, friendly and supportive environment, and it is the one thing that parents comment on at every open morning, at every visit that they make. The school runs in a very smooth, productive, supportive, kind and friendly way. We can't share that environment with you this morning, unfortunately, on our virtual open morning, but I do hope we will have a chance to do so soon. It is probably the most unique of the 10 unique points I have described already. Unfortunately, On today's open morning, we cannot welcome you to the school to feel that warmth and friendliness for yourself, but I do hope that we can do so very soon indeed. I hope that I've managed to describe 10 distinctive characteristics which add up to make King's a special, indeed unique school. I'm very happy to speak to you in the near future, either on a Zoom call, by phone, or in person if you'd like to come and have a socially distanced meeting here in my office. Thank you very much for expressing an interest in King's. I look forward to meeting you in the near future.